Hey beautiful yogis, welcome to day 32 of the 75 Hard Yoga Challenge. Today is about turning power into flight. So we're going to be moving through a powerful arm balance flow today. So you'll move through things like crow, flying lizard, side crow, and maybe even find your way into 8-angle pose in a fun transition that's one of my personal favorites. But don't rush it. Train your awareness first, the lift comes after. Every arm balance starts from the core and really builds through control. So let's move with purpose, breathe with power, and get stronger together. And if you have been flowing with me and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button so that way you don't miss what's coming next. We are just getting stronger from here. All right, go ahead and grab your mat, take a deep breath, and let's get into it. All right, yogis, let's find our way to the front of the mat. Bring your big toes together. Those heels slightly apart, tailbone down, belly in. Heart lifted, shoulders come up, back, and down. Your chin is tucked, eyes are closed. Still feel lifted through the spine, lifting the spine up out of the pelvic bowl. Nice and strong, the fingertips are reaching towards the floor. And let's just observe the breath here, nice and strong. And just notice your breath and those subtleties. And now let's begin to find control and intention, finding the ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And even as you breathe, try not to lose that connection to your core. Let's take one more ujjayi breath, conscious, present, intentional, and aware. And then on your next inhale, let's lift those arms above the head. And on your exhale, hands heart center. Set the intention for your practice. So what has brought you to your mat? And what are you hoping to achieve today within this short time that we have together? And once you've set that intention, send the energy down, grounding it into the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch. Gently open up the eyes, exhale. Inhale, really feel that reach. And on your exhale, take your forward fold. Inhale, take a flat back so hands can be at the knees, shins, or floor. On your exhale, let's take another fold. Inhale, flat back. On your exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands. Right foot steps back, left foot follows. For this round, drop your knees, lean forward, lower down to your belly. Inhale, roll it up, little baby cobra. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, push it up. Exhale, push it back. Breathe, keep those toes curled under. And then inhale, roll it all the way to your down dog. Press to that middle finger and thumb, lifting tail high, wrapping those armpits under. And then inhale, take your gaze between those hands, slowly start to walk those feet. Maybe leaning your weight into those arms, shoulders. Inhale, take your flat back. Exhale, take your fold. Inhale, slight bend in the knees, roll it to the top. Inhale, rise, and exhale, samastitihi. Inhale, bring your hands into prayer, right leg steps way back, inhale. Rise, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, shoulders down the back, gaze over that middle finger. Inhale and exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, come up, crescent. Exhale, cactus, take it down, frame the foot. This time, full chaturanga, or stick with your modified, lean forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Slowly start to walk those feet to your hands. keeping weight into those palms just a little, strengthening those shoulders. Inhale, rise. Exhale, settle in. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, teed arms, rise it to the top. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, bring your hands into prayer, left leg steps way back, rise, crescent lunge. Inhale and transition right into your warrior two, settle into your warrior two. Gaze over that middle finger. Make sure everything's drawn in. Make sure that that knee's in line with those baby toes, the first two baby toes. Reverse that palm, reverse that warrior. That knee is not knocking out, but you're pushing, or knocking in, you're pushing it away. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, come back, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus, frame the foot, kick it back. Lower down, so lean forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing dog. Settle in for 5 breaths here. And on your exhale, gaze between those hands, and then come up onto those tippy toes, lean forward, push the floor away. And on your exhale, settle back down into those heels. Inhale, just slowly start to walk those feet forward. Inhale, take your flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, flat back, shoulders down the back here, chin is tucked, no kink in the neck. Inhale, lean your weight towards your toes. Exhale, settle in a little deeper. Inhale, flat back, shoulders down the back. Belly lifts, pull it up and in. On your exhale, this time, graze those fingers, reach it forward, let it take you all the way to the top, little mini back bend. Inhale and exhale. Hands, heart, center. Samastitihi, shoulders back. Inhale, bring your hands into prayer. Right leg steps way back. Find your warrior one, back heel down, hip square. Inhale, rise. Really anchor through that back leg. If you need to, take a little wider stance if your hips aren't all the way square. Inhale and exhale. Open it up. Warrior two. Settle in. Find that warrior two. Reverse that palm. Reverse the warrior. Inhale and exhale. Take it all the way down. Kick it back. Vinyasa. Lean forward. Lower. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze between the hands. Start to walk those feet forward. Take your flat back. Exhale. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Weight is in the toes, belly lifts. Inhale, and on your exhale, fingertips graze, rise it all the way to the top, little mini back bend, and exhale, Samastitihi. Settle back in. Inhale, bring your hands into prayer. On your exhale, left leg steps way back. Spiral the back heel. Hips are square, rise it up. Inhale, lift. Really reaching through those fingertips. Keep spiraling that front hip back and back hip forward. Find your balance. Inhale and exhale. Open it up. Find your warrior two. Settle in. Gaze over that middle finger. Reverse the palm, reverse the warrior. Settle deeper. Inhale and exhale. Come right on out of it. Windmill it through. Find your plank. Lean forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale. Downward facing. 5 breaths here. You can either take your down dog or take your child's pose, whatever resting pose you need. We're going to be here for a total of 5 breaths. Keep pressing through that middle finger and thumb. And then on your exhale, let's come into our plank. Find your plank. If you need to modify it, drop those knees down. Otherwise, we're going to keep those knees up. We're trying to warm up the chest and shoulders a little bit more. Hold it. And we're going to do a couple little plank waves here. So lean forward and then drop the belly, almost like you're doing an upward dog. Inhale, and on your exhale, pike your hips, shoot it back. Inhale, roll it through, shift the weight back to the heels. You feel the heart. Inhale and exhale, pick it up and send it back. Inhale, wave back through to plank. And a upward dog variation. And then pick up the hips, send it back. Settle in. Inhale, and on your exhale, come down. Let's drop those knees. And on your exhale, shift that weight back. Rest into child's pose. Let those arms drape over, or let the shoulders drape over the knees. And 5 on your exhale, take your hands out in front. Come up into tabletop. We're going to take 2 cat-cows here. Go ahead and pull that chest through the hands, feeling that abdominal stretch right where the rib cage splits. And on your exhale, see how far you can push that floor away. How deep can you bring that chin in towards your chest? Inhale, peel your heart through. How high can you get those hips here? How much can you peel that heart through those hands? On your exhale, hollow it out. Send that pelvis really far forward as you're pushing the ground away with that chin deep. And then on your exhale, peel the heart through. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to warm up the chest and shoulders a little bit. Lean into that left leg, pick up that right. Inhale, we're going to lean forward. If you need to, you can always curl those toes under. I prefer them uncurled. We're going to do a chaturanga, almost like a modified, warming up that chest. Send the elbows straight back. And on your exhale, push. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, push. Exhale, come down. Inhale, push. Last one. Exhale, down. Inhale, come back. Bend that knee and see if you can reach back, touch that toe, stretch the quad, open up the heart. Inhale and exhale, release it. Inhale and exhale, come back down. Leaning into that right leg, pick up the left leg. Inhale and exhale, lean forward, lower. Inhale, push it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push it up. And push. And again, lean forward. Push it up. And down. And you don't have to go as deep as I'm going. You can take little shallow push-ups, but we want to get that chest and shoulders nice and warm for our arm balances. Exhale, go ahead and bend that knee. Inhale and exhale, see if you can grab the toe. Push the foot into the hand, hand into the foot. Open up the shoulders and quad. Inhale, come back. Exhale, drop it down. Big toes together, knees wide. Take a child's pose. Rest. And 5 on your exhale, come right back up. Bring those knees underneath the hips. Curl those toes back under and lift it up, down dog. All right, let's warm up a little bit more on that core. Pick up that right leg. We're going to do knee to elbow taps. On your exhale, tap and send it back. We're going to do 5 right into each side. If you need to, take a break, tap. Otherwise, keep going. If you do take a break, just get right back up into it. And keep going. I promise you, if you just keep going, you will see that you are stronger than you think. Let's do one more tap. Exhale, drop it down right into the other side. Pick up that left leg. Tap. And extend. And tap. Really straighten that leg. Try to stretch out that standing leg. And tap. We got 2 more. Tap. 1 more. And exhale and bring it back. All right, take your gaze between your hands. We're going to step, walk, or jump to a yogi squat. And settle down. and breathe. Give the shoulders and chest a little break. Peel your heart through. Keep pulling that pelvis up and in. So that pelvic floor as you're pulling your torso through. All right, you can either continue to work through your squat, or we're going to go into frog, which is one of our preparatory arm balances. And also, if arm balances aren't yet in your practice, crow is an easy win for all of us. Now, it's not easy. No arm balances are easy. They do require a lot of strength in yourself and confidence and just being bold and brave enough to try it. But definitely more doable and easier to achieve than some of the other arm balances. So let's go ahead and place those hands down. We're gonna bring those elbows deeply into our body. If you would like a tutorial, let me know in the comments. Inhale, we're gonna plant those hands. In order to give yourself the space, you're gonna pick it up and then try to squeeze those elbows onto the shoulders as you lean forward, find your shelf, maybe pick up a leg or two, or toe or two, and find your balance. Keep pulling your belly up and in, find the control, and drop it down. Inhale, plant, come up. We're gonna do a couple of these little rocks and send it back down. Inhale, exhale, plant, pick it up, and send it right back down. One more. Inhale and exhale, find your frog pose, and send it back down. Inhale, find your squat. Exhale, plant your hands, start to straighten those legs. Grab those elbows wide, forward fold here. So if when we get to our crow and our side crow, if you find that those are way too challenging and you just really want the win for today, try coming back to those frog poses, even if it's not beautiful or graceful or fits into the flow. Keep practicing and coming back to it. That's how you get that beautiful flow, that beautiful practice, that grace, is by continuously showing up. Any of us that have it did not start there, I promise you. Inhale, look forward. Take a flat back. Exhale, take your fold. Slight bend in the knees, roll it to the top, rise. Inhale, interlace those fingers, reach it up. On your exhale, shift your hips to the left as you reach to the right. Take a side body stretch. Inhale, rise it to the center. On your exhale, shift your hips over to the right as we send the hands to the left. Inhale, come back to the center, pelvis forward, lift. So really reach that spine out of the pelvic bowl. So you're coming up and back, not down. And then on your exhale, tuck your tail deeply under as we come back to our Samasthiti with a wide stance. Inhale, lift. On your exhale, let's take it back down. Inhale, flat back. On your exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, right foot steps way back. Find your lunge, drop the knee. Inhale, peel your heart. On your exhale, plant your right hand down. Inhale and exhale. Stack the shoulders, settle the hip. I'm gonna get a little spinal rotation for our side crow. On your exhale, take that hand down, spiral the back heel. Left hand stays down as we stack those shoulders. Inhale and exhale, take it down. Inhale, and on your exhale, just straighten that leg and fold. Peel your heart through. Inhale, come through, heart open. And then bring your hand just underneath your heel. We're gonna see if we can try to get that shoulder underneath the leg. So we're not going right into flying pigeon, but we're gonna start preparing the flexibility. So just walk that hand out and feel how deep you can get into that pose. Inhale, and on your exhale, bring your hand back into center. Inhale and exhale, lean forward, let the back knee float. We're gonna step that back foot forward. Inhale, and on your exhale, just stepping that left leg back. Inhale and exhale, drop that back knee, peel the heart. Inhale, and on your exhale, left hand plants, right hand comes to the knee. If it feels good, go ahead and right on into a stack. Keep settling your hip down as you try to pry your heart open. Inhale and exhale, plant that right hand down. Spiral that left foot out. Little kickstand here. Right hand plants as we stack. Inhale and exhale. Come back to that starting point. Inhale, and on your exhale, start to straighten your leg and fold. Pick up that belly. And then inhale, come through. See if you can take your hand right behind your heel and really get that shoulder underneath that leg and take your hand out to the side. Feel the stretch. You can also bring an elbow down if you want to get deeper into that flexibility. Keep pulling your belly up and in, activating that mula and uddiyana bandha, the belly button to the spine, groin up. Inhale and exhale, bring your hands back to center. All right, curl the toes and that back foot, lean forward till the back knee floats. And then we're gonna step that front foot forward one more time, back foot forward one more time. Yogi squat, heart peels. Inhale, and on your exhale, plant your hands and start to straighten those legs. Inhale, release those arms, slide in the knees, roll it all the way to the top. Inhale and exhale, bring those feet together. Big toes touch, heels wide, samastitihi, shoulders back, chin tucked. Inhale, we're gonna hinge at those hips, so much so, and then the knees start to bend, fingertips graze the floor, rise it up, take a Utkatasana chair. Make sure you can see your toes. Tail is tucked, belly is in, heart is lifted. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, we're getting into the heat. And 5, on your exhale, sink a little lower. Can you airplane those arms? Stay down. If you have to come up, get right back into it. 2, shoulders down the back. 3, 4, and 5. Bring your hands into prayer. We're gonna take left elbow, right knee, take a twist here. If you have to, grab a hold of that knee, just push deep and through that twist. Hands can stay in that armpit or push, bringing hands into heart center. Make sure that those knees stay in line. And 5, on your exhale, we're gonna try and stay bent here, but we're stepping that left leg back, twisted lunge. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you plant that left hand down as you stack, or keep the hands in prayer. Inhale, come back. On your exhale, come through. Step it to the front. Empty it out. Inhale, take a flat back. Exhale, fold. Maybe walk back just a little bit. We're going to set up for crow. Inhale, flat back. On your exhale, plant your hands. Otherwise, you can take your frog pose or just take a vinyasa. Go ahead and bring those knees into those armpits. Lean forward. Find your float. Keep pulling those bellies up and in. And then maybe shoot it back. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome job. All right, let's take a little child's pose here. Come down. Rest it. And 5, on your exhale, take your hands forward. Come back up, curl those toes, and back into your down dog. All right, gazing between those hands, we're gonna step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. Find your way into your chair, right into chair. Settle in. 3, maybe bring your palms together if you want it to be a little harder. 4, keep bringing those arms parallel to the ears. And 5, on your exhale, hinge, airplane those arms. All right, so yep, the bad news is we got to do the other side with these chairs. All right, we got one more breath. Inhale and exhale, bring your hands into prayer. We're going to take right elbow, left knee. Again, maybe you deepen, grabbing the thigh. Hands can stay in the armpit or push it into heart center, gaze over. Stay low. Make sure that those knees, one isn't tracking behind the other or in front of the other. Let the twist come from the torso. On your exhale, gaze down, step that right foot back. Continue your twist. Either stay here or drop that right hand. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, bring your hands into heart center. On your exhale, step it forward. Come back to center and exhale. Empty it out. This is a very challenging flow today, but you are strong. I believe in you. You are unstoppable. Promise. If you keep showing up, it will get easier. I don't know when, but it will. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, take your fold. All right, inhale, flat back. If you need to, step it back a little bit if you want to stay on your mat. We're going to take that crow one more time. Plant those hands, bend those knees. Get into your perch here. Knees deep into the armpits. Suck that belly up and in. Belly button to spine, groin to belly button. Activate those bandhas. Hold it. And then maybe shoot it back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Awesome job. And 5 on your exhale. Go ahead and come right on down. Take a little break here. Just 3 breaths in our child's pose. Give our wrist a break. And then inhale, come forward. On your exhale, come back up. Curl those toes and send it back. Inhale, pick up that right leg nice and high. Knee deep into the chest. Really crunch it. Drop that foot between the hands. Spiral the back heel. Rise it up, warrior 2. Inhale and exhale, reverse it. Inhale, come back into warrior 2. Pick it up. Inhale and exhale. Lean forward. Take the left hand, plant it down, spiral open. Inhale. Exhale, drop the back knee. Come into a spiraled lunge. Inhale and exhale, take the hands down. All right. Heel toe that foot out a little wider. Inhale and exhale, drop that left elbow. Maybe your right elbow comes down. Lizard lunge. And on your exhale, come right back up. Go ahead and bring that shoulder underneath. And then maybe let that foot rest onto your hand. Lean forward. We're going to take flying lizard. Lean forward. Maybe let that foot come out to the side. Pick up the back leg. Exhale. Send it right on back. Drop it down. Inhale, left leg nice and high, knee into the chest. Flip between the hands. Back heel spirals open, rise it up, warrior 2. Inhale and exhale, reverse it. Inhale and exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean forward. Planting right hand down, spiral right on open. Inhale and exhale, drop the back knee. Release the back toes. Inhale and exhale, bring your hands to center. Heel toe that foot out. Inhale. On your exhale, drop your right elbow, maybe your left, finding your lizard lunge. If you don't have the arm balance in your practice, that's okay. Or if you'd like to know more about how to get these into your practice, let me know in the comments. I'll make a tutorial for each one of these if this is what you want to see. And then on your exhale, we're going to come on up. Taking a flying pigeon, or goodness, flying lizard, take your hand underneath, get that shoulder under. Maybe you rest your foot onto your hand, pick up the back knee, lean forward, start to walk that foot out until you find your kickstand, pick it up. And then exhale, send it right on back. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, drop those knees lower all the way to the belly. Roll the shoulders back, little baby cobra. Exhale, come down. Curl the toes, push it up, exhale, push it back. And then inhale, roll it to the top. Take your gaze between those hands, step, walk, or jump. Straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, flat back, teed arms rise. Inhale and exhale. Samastitihi. The hard part is almost over. Inhale, bring your hands into prayer. We're going to take that right ankle, cross it over the left knee. Inhale and exhale, hinge at the hips. Settle down. Taking a figure 4 chair. We're going to start working into our side crow here. Inhale and exhale, come up and drop it down. Inhale, hinge at the hips. Bend through the knees. All right, so either working on the preparation for side crow or get right on into it. Inhale and exhale, find your twisted chair. And you can either just work on finding the flexibility or go right into it, shifting your weight to the side. And come out. Maybe a little bit more gracefully than me. And on your exhale, gaze between those hands, step, walk, or jump. Straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, this time roll it to the top. And exhale, Samasthiti, shoulders roll back. Inhale, bring your hands into prayer. Take left ankle, cross it over right knee. Or left ankle, right knee. I think I said that right. Hinge at the hips. All right, you get another opportunity on this side. And sometimes one side is easier than the other or just likes to cooperate a little bit better. So just because you didn't do it or did do it or whatever happened on one side doesn't mean it's necessarily going to happen on the other. So just be patient. All right, exhale. Go ahead and come right on out. Empty it. Inhale and exhale, hinge at those hips. Taking your side or your twisted chair, you can either stay here, building the heat or flexibility to access the pose, or even just take some time to attempt it. All right, so again, we're leaning to the side and picking it up. And exhale, shoot it back. Inhale and exhale. Let's take one more break. We got one more before we cool down. You can do it. Exhale. You showed up for this. You wanted to be challenged. You're challenged. And just remember, there is no failures. It is one step closer to your goals. Every time you fail, it's one step closer to the goals. When you're lifting your weights or you're doing your exercises and you fail in the exercises, you don't beat yourself up over it. You know that you did all that you could and you're getting stronger. Same goes in yoga. All right, inhale. Take those hands out in front. Roll it on up. All right, we're gonna try and tie in that flying lizard into 8-angle pose. All right, inhale, let's flow right into it. Pick up that left leg, exhale, come through. Maybe bring that leg all the way up. Lean forward, kick it back, and then flow right into 8-angle pose. And send it back. Inhale and exhale. Right into the other side, right leg. Inhale and exhale, come through. And float. And kick it back. Inhale and exhale. Last chaturanga, you can do it. Upward facing. Downward facing. Inhale and exhale, gaze between those hands. Step, walk, or jump to a seated position. And release it. Let's take a Paschimottanasana. Legs are straight, toes are reaching towards the shins. Inhale, shoulders up, back, and down. Exhale, hands to your side. Inhale, rise, and exhale, Paschimottanasana, fold. Awesome, awesome job today. I know I say it a lot, but I'm so crazy proud of you. I'm proud of you for showing up, being consistent, and really showing yourself that you can do hard things and you really are capable of doing anything. On your exhale, roll it right on up. Roll the shoulders back. Roll that right knee into the chest. Take it crossed. Let's take a figure 4 stretch with that bottom leg straight. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach for the toes. Try not to let that ankle be too far down towards the knee though. We don't want to put unnecessary pressure onto the joint. Keep reaching the tail high, lead with your heart. Shoulders are down the back so your neck is long. And on your exhale, come all the way up. Taking that foot, sending it down, knee up. We're gonna either keep this leg straight if you lack the flexibility in your hips, or we're gonna bend it. We're gonna take a seated twist. Go ahead and bring that up the thigh, hug it in. Inhale, sit up tall, and on your exhale, look back behind you. Let your exhale take you deeper. Inhale and exhale, take a counter twist. Sit up tall, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale and exhale, come back to center. Go ahead and stack those knees here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, arms down, right arm under left. Gaze over your left shoulder. Maybe you stack those elbows or take an eagle arm. Inhale and exhale, lean forward. And then inhale, rise on your exhale, cactus. Bring the hands down, fingertips pointing towards the body. Keep pushing those knees towards the floor as you open up your heart. Peel those fingers up off the mat. Let's go ahead and come out of that. We're gonna switch those sides, straighten those legs. Bending left knee, taking left ankle over right. Bottom leg is straight, inhale, rise. Exhale, reach for those toes. And 5, inhale, reach. And exhale, come down. Go ahead and bring that foot towards the floor, knee is up. Leg can be straight or bend, taking your twist. Go ahead and hug that knee in. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you grab for that heel or take your bind. Let your breath, that exhale, take you deeper through your twist. And exhale, come back, counter your twist. Inhale and exhale, come back to your center. Stack those knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands down, left arm under right. Look over right shoulder. Inhale, and on your exhale, either stack those elbows or take your eagle arms. All right, come up. On your exhale, open. Bring those fingertips down. Open up that heart. And exhale, peel those fingers up off the mat and come right on out of that. All right, wonderful job. Go ahead and lie down onto your back. Hug those knees in. Inhale, and on your exhale, draw that right knee in. Left leg goes long. Inhale, and on your exhale, let's go ahead and take our right arm down, and we're gonna probably have to slide it above the head. Grab your ankle and just see if you can roll over onto your side and stretch that quad. You can really have your arm wherever feels comfortable for you. The bottom leg doesn't matter. And then exhale, use your core, roll back over to your center. Inhale, and on your exhale, take your left hand to the outside of that knee and bring it across the body. Take a twist, so tee out that right arm, gaze over your right shoulder. And 5, on your exhale, come back into your center, hug that knee in. Inhale, and on your exhale, draw your left knee into your chest. Let your right leg go long. Let that hip flexor open. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're gonna roll over onto our side. So grab that ankle and push that heel towards your bottom as you send your knee back. So we just wanna feel the top of that thigh there, that quad muscle, and then a little bit in the chest. So keep that shoulder in its socket so you're prying that heart open. And then exhale, use your core strength, come back into center. Inhale and exhale, right hand comes across the outside of that left knee, goalpost or tee the arm. Deep twist. And exhale, come back into the center, hug the knee in. Give yourself a big hug here. Maybe even practice some self-love and just tell yourself that you're proud of yourself or that you did a great job or congratulate yourself for showing up. Whatever you want to do. You're already hugging yourself, you might as well. You're hugging yourself, you might as well love yourself. Sorry. On your exhale, bring your feet down. Go ahead and let the soles of the feet touch knees out to the side. All right, Supta Baddha, let it rest. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw and unfurl the brow. Let's take one more breath in Supta Baddha. And then on your exhale, go ahead and assist those knees together. You're welcome to stay in Supta if you'd like. We're going to go right into our Shavasana. Tuck that tail under deeply to the spine. Straighten your right leg. Let your left leg go long. Melt down into your mat. Keeping that tongue released from the roof of the mouth, the jaw relaxed, and the brow unfurled. And allow each breath to take you deeper into your calm and into your peace. Let your breath be your anchor. Enjoy your Shavasana. Now, wherever you've begun to drift off to, let's come back. If you'd like a longer Shavasana, go ahead and press pause. Otherwise, follow me. Let's begin to wiggle those fingers and toes. Rolling those wrists and rolling the ankles. Bending the knees and bending the elbows. And whenever you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side and just let your head rest on your bottom arm like a pillow. Maybe even take a deep inhale and a big exhale. Regrounding into your peace and your calm. And take it with you as we move and find our seat. Extend that top leg, pressing the top arm to come to a nice comfortable seat. Try to keep your eyes closed so you don't disturb all of that work, that peace and calm you work so hard to create here. Bring your hands to your knees, palms face up for that mudra of receiving. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Chin is gently tucked. Belly button is in, and heart is lifted. Let's take a deep breath. In a big exhale. Wonderful job. And then inhale from this place of awareness. Reach those arms above the head on your exhale, hands, heart center. I invite you to set an intention for the rest of your day. So how will you continue to practice your yoga practice once your mat is rolled up and the physical practice has been complete? And once you've set that intention, send the energy down, grounding into the earth, send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch hands, heart center, sealing this space with our mantra. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be peaceful, may I be filled with love. May all beings throughout time and space be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, be filled with love. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. All right, wonderful, wonderful job. Thank you so much. It is always such an honor to guide you on such a beautiful journey. And I look forward to seeing you back here for day 33. Same mat, new challenge. Namaste.